Welcome. My name is Erica, and today we're focusing this flow around the heart chakra. We will begin in child's pose. So, as you make your way, knees together or widen, tailbone down towards the heels. Allow your chest to melt down towards the mat as much as you're comfortable. Block for your forehead. If you choose to use a prop or just draw your forehead to your mat, let your arms relax and breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Noticing your natural breathing pattern, letting your lungs expand. Exhaling when you're ready. And with each breath, slowly begin to take in just a tiny bit more air. Feeling the belly and the lungs expansion. And as you let it all go, nice long sigh. And just allow your mind to join your body here on your mat today as you simply breathe and flow through the poses. Allow yourself to be present. Come up onto all fours or tabletop as you stack your joints, hips just over the knees, shoulders over wrists, and a few hip leans, left to right. Just slowly begin to warm up your hips, hip flexors, a little bit in the groin muscle, and just notice how your hips feel right now. Take your right leg straight back, extend it, engage from the glute down to the sole of the foot, maybe flex, point, wiggle toes, roll the ankle. And if you want to come to your balancing table, take the left arm straight out in front. Engage your abdominal muscles and as you slowly let down, we'll go to the opposite side. Take left leg, extend straight back behind, flex, roll the ankle, wiggle toes, and extend your right arm. Keep reaching. Engage your core and breathe. Let your breath guide you through. Slowly release. And as you come back to your center, we'll come up onto the knees. So stack the hips over knees, shoulders over hips. Nice deep inhale, lengthen all the way through the spine to the crown of your head. Maybe gazing straight ahead or a little gaze upward for camel. As your hands are at the sides of each hip. If you prefer, you can use your hands at your heels, opening up your heart, your chest. If you choose to use blocks on the outside of your legs for support, do what feels best for you in this moment. If you prefer to come up and take the option to the right side, use your left arm and a little twist to the right, opening up your heart, your chest. Breathing in through your heart center. Exhale, opposite side. Left hand at the hip. Right arm reaching up. Slight twist to the left. Keep breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Coming back to your center. Go ahead, sit back a moment into child's pose. Breathe into the chest and the belly. Notice how you feel in this moment. And as we slowly come up and out into down dog, press your chest back towards thighs. Inhale, right leg straight up as high as you're comfortable. And as you bend the knee, draw it in towards your chest, stepping forward between the hands, left knee down to the mat. If you prefer, you can bring your hands to your knee Maybe relax your arms down to each side or inhale arms all the way up, whichever makes you feel more comfortable in this moment, where you can get a good healthy stretch. Allow yourself to follow your breath. Exhale. Come up to your high lunge. So we'll lift that left knee back off of the mat. Keep grounding into your right foot and leg. Arms up above head. Relax those shoulders. And as you exhale, come into cactus. Maybe opening up your heart chest a little towards the sky. And if you want to add some movement as you inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down into your cactus. Just move at your own pace if you choose to add that movement. Then on your next exhale, take hands down to the mat. We'll step the right leg back. One more time, reaching up for that three-legged dog. And then back into our down dog. If you'd like to move to your vinyasa, come into your chaturanga, plank to low plank. Maybe you want to do baby cobra or up to your upward dog. As you come to your upward dog, go ahead, gently lower the knees. Step back, child's pose, knees together or widened, which one feels best for you right now. Inhale into cat, tuck the chin, round through upper back. And slowly move into your cow. As you take your time moving between your cat and cow, move at your own pace and follow your breath. Maybe you inhale up for cow, exhale for cat, letting all the breath go as you tuck your chin. Tucking your toes under, we'll go ahead, press up, down dog. Left leg all the way up as high as you're comfortable to lift it. Flex, point the toes, roll the ankle, big step forward between the hands. We'll lower the right knee down this time. Maybe you keep your hands to the blocks or the mat, come up to the knee, or inhale, reach arms all the way up. What feels best for you on this side? Maybe a little tilt back at that baby back bend, continuing to open up your heart and chest. Just listening to your body. Exhale, hands to the mat, high lunge, so right knee comes off of the mat. Inhale, arms up when you feel ready. And just keep taking your breaths as they come. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So exhale, arms down, big step forward, both feet just up under hips. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands down in front of chest and heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, maybe this time you deepen your back bend in your cactus. What works for you? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms all the way down. So we'll take a big step back with the right foot, warrior one. Right foot about 45-degree angle. Heel is not required to touch the mat. It's okay if it doesn't. Keep grounding into your left foot. Maybe your arms are parallel or maybe cactus arms, but keep those hips squared forward. Keep taking your breaths as they come. And maybe you want to add movement between parallel and cactus arms. Just find your single point, focus your gaze, and as you exhale, reach arms at low back, interlace. Inhale, open up heart, chest towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Left knee coming inside, left knee. Left shoulder coming inside, left knee. Draw the crown of your head towards the ground. Let the arms float up behind your back, maybe your head. And then just take your time. Come to rise, stand tall. We'll move through center. So as you straighten both legs, a soft bend to both knees. Maybe your hands are at hips and fold forward. Maybe you'd like to come to an inversion, crown of the head towards the ground, or just keep your head above your heart if an inversion doesn't feel good for you right now. Maybe your legs are closer together, or maybe you feel comfortable to widen your stance. Maybe adding movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand tall. A moment for a breath, and then we'll turn. So we'll let the right leg lead out front, left foot about 45-degree angle behind. So visiting our warrior one opposite side. Arms all the way up, parallel, or maybe you want cactus arms. If you prefer movement, you can always add movement. What works for you in this moment on this side? It doesn't have to be exactly what you did on the opposite side. Notice how you feel in this moment, sensations or tensions, and as you exhale, draw your arms behind back, interlace. Inhale, open up heart chest towards the sky, as much as you're comfortable, and when you're ready, exhale, fold all the way forward as far as you feel comfortable. Engage your core if you need to, so you do not strain your back. Maybe letting arms float up behind your head. What works for you in this moment on this side? Keep taking those breaths as they come. And as you slowly come to stand up tall, we'll move through the center one more time. Toes out towards the corner, heels in towards glutes, and mindfully draw your knees out towards your pinky toes. Maybe a little movement side to side or a little bounce up and down. What works for you in this moment? Arms up and engaged, or maybe just palms together at your heart. Inhale, come to stand tall. Heel toe feet together, or step them together and just taking a big step to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms all the way up, open heart chest. Exhale, fold forward, stepping back to down dog. Maybe pedal the feet out a little bit, bend into each knee, one at a time. Bend a little more into each knee if that feels good for you. And as you guide both knees gently down to the mat, find a seated position. We'll bring the left leg out to the side, right sole in towards the left thigh. Chest, abdomen towards the left leg. And you want to extend from the hips first before you fold through the spine. You don't want to immediately roll the spine. Lengthen, keep the body nice and lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Keep your heart chest lifted as you bring the chest closer towards the leg. Option to add a twist to your right. Right hand down, left hand at the right knee or thigh. Maybe going a little further and reaching your right arm towards your left foot. Doesn't have to touch, just a little reach if that feels good for you. Keep breathing. Let your breath guide you through and just notice what may come to your mind. Take a breath and just let it go as you plant your right palm down, press up, lift your heart chest towards the sky, lift your pelvis up, knee maybe just up under the hip, straightening the left leg. Keep breathing. Let the breath guide you through, and as you exhale, lower the hips down opposite side, left sole in towards the right thigh. Mindfully turn your chest, abdomen, lengthen, and fold at the hips first. Maybe reach down for your right foot, toes, shin, what works for you. Keep breathing, letting your breath guide you through. If you want to add a twist, left hand down just behind the hip or beside, right hand is at the left knee or thigh. Maybe a little reach with left arm over towards the right foot this time, if that feels good for you. Doesn't have to be exactly what you did on the opposite side. What feels best right here, right now. Adjust as needed. Always listen to your body. Maybe you want to lift the hips up as you plant the left hand down, left shoulder over the wrist. Extend that right arm. Keep opening up your heart chest towards the sky. Right leg straightened. Breathe in through right side body. Acknowledge what may come to mind right now in this moment. And as you take a breath in through the nose, exhale, lower hips down, let it go. Any important thoughts will return to you after your practice. As you bend your knees, soles of the feet to the mat, hands just behind your hips, close by. When you're ready, inhale. Lift the hips away from the mat, pelvis up towards the sky. Keep pressing into your heels as your knees are stacked over ankles, shoulders over wrists. Maybe let your neck hang out for a moment. Release the tensions in your neck. Maybe unclench your jaw. Keep breathing. And then slowly lower the hips back down. Straighten out the legs and guide yourself to lie back onto the mat. Taking a few breaths, let everything melt in. And just take your time, one leg at a time. Draw them in towards your chest. Give the legs a little hug inward. Maybe you'd like a little movement. Add a little rock left to right. And just one leg at a time. Slowly straighten out your legs. As we come into our Shavasana, you can choose to lie back on left or right side, or maybe you just want to sit up in a comfortable seated position, whichever feels best for you. For just a moment to give thanks to yourself for showing up today. Give thanks to your body for every movement that you made intentionally on your mat. And give thanks to your breath for every mindful breath that you took today. Every breath that you take without having to think about it. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Maybe draw the knees up towards your chest and rock up. Or maybe guide yourself over to one side or the other. But just a moment of reflection. Palms together to your heart. I am surrounded by love. Thumbs to your throat. I speak with clarity and intention. And thumbs to the center of the forehead. I am divinely guided and protected. Thank you for your time today. Namaste. And if you choose, you can always stay in your Shavasana, relaxing as long as you choose. Wishing you well. Peace.